Hello everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to a podcast. I haven't done one of these in a while, and damn, it's been a while since I've done a podcast, actually, or anything on this channel besides LFX vintage updates and stuff, and I'm just gonna play Minecraft, which is why you're gonna hear keys while I'm doing this, because if I don't do something while doing this, I will probably drive myself insane, and quite honestly, I can't really play Transistor right now, because, well, I mean, I just get way too engrossed in the game, whereas Minecraft's a lot easier just to, well, you can just mine in it. So fairly simple and just easy to play. So the reason I'm doing this is because somebody asked me a question. What pisses me off the most? There's a lot of things that piss me off. Stupid, ignorant people that, you know, put people down for no reason other than them just being themselves. That's a huge one. There's a chicken in my mind for some reason. Just ignorant people piss me off. People that pick their nose and flick it on things that I own. I don't like that. It really annoys the crap out of me. I'm not going to say that I'm not guilty of stuff like this. I've done plenty of nose picking and flicking in my day as a child. I'm 20 years old. I have done it at some point, probably when I was 20, and whether that was completely subconscious or not, I don't know, but I mean, everybody does it, but it still drives you crazy, and you can't really blame anybody for being driven crazy. What else do I hate? Well, let's get on to the main thing I hate. I have a job. Yay. It's great to have a job in this economy. Plus, you know, college students, so having a job is kind of how I, you know, do things at all. Instead of just being, like, dead forever, I can actually do stuff thanks to having a job. And this clicking is killing a creeper. Zombie. And said job is, I work at a thrift store, and many of you that have watched my videos and listened to me ramble on about things before know exactly which thrift store chain that I work for. I do work for a thrift store chain. It's not like a, go away, small zombie. It's not like a little thrift store that's on the side of the highway. It's actually a chain. It's quite a well-known chain as well. And I'm not going to say what it is, just in case they, for whatever reason, track me down and watch this, but I mean, I know it's not very likely, but you would be surprised how weirdly good these people are at finding out where you live. So, rather not, you know, rather not give away the fact of who I am and what I'm doing, so I'm not going to. But anyway, I work at a thrift store chain. It's not the greatest job in the world. It's okay. Would I recommend it if you were quite literally desperate and this was literally your only option besides homelessness? Well, definitely. I would call you stupid if you didn't take it, if you were going to be homeless otherwise. But if other options are available, take said other options, because it's going to be better for you in the end. Working for a thrift store sucks. Their policies are stupid. And quite honestly, I just fucking hate the place. And even if they know who I am, and I'm commentating on this, they can't fire me for saying that, because I'm not working for them currently. I'm off my shift. I can say whatever the hell I want about them, so long as I don't mention who they are. Again, most of you can probably guess it, because there's only really two main chains in Atlantic Canada for thrift stores, if you're talking about chain thrift stores. But you some research, and you can find out which one of the two. But anyway, they're pretty awful to work for, and I will tell you a story, a nice, beautiful story about the management and stuff there, doing stupid shit. We signed a contract from the beginning when you get hired. I'm not sure if this is just this particular chain, though I don't think it is. I think most thrift stores in general have this rule, and I can understand the rule, because we get a certain percentage off items if we buy them in the store. They have to be on the shelf for so long. I think it's 24 hours for the one I work for, and I think it's anywhere between 24 and 48 hours in most places. And so we have to sign a contract for that kind of stuff, but we can't... when we buy stuff, we are not allowed to resell the stuff because we get it at a cheaper price. And generally speaking, it's a thrift store, so, I mean, you know, you get it cheaper. Anyway, now, there are ways around this plenty of ways, lots of loopholes. I will not tell you said loopholes. But anyway, so yeah, I do not personally buy then sell stuff from said store. Now, my boss found out that I do buy and sell stuff, particularly vintage video game stuff. Now, I buy from people on Facebook, GG, eBay, whatever is cheap at the time. Generally, I buy big lots, resell them for a profit, and that helps fund me to and from school. And it's quite a good thing. It's made me a lot of money. It's paid for half of my girlfriend's ticket to come here in August. It's paid for half of my ticket to go there at Christmas time. It's going to pay for my ticket to Anna Maritimes, which is a con thing that goes on in Fredericton, New Brunswick, that I'm going to. It's paid for my gas and everything, and my ticket and everything there. It's great. Can't wait to go in the end of June, once I'm finally done school and can relax for a week or two, and then dive back into it and be stressed out all again for 3 months, which I am incredibly stressed out right now. It's ridiculous how calm I can be when I'm so stressed out. I should just be bouncing off walls with coffee all through me, but I'm not. Anyway, so, yeah, anyway, my boss finds this out and tells me that I can't buy and sell stuff from the store, and I'm like, yeah, I know that. I signed said contract. I understand that rule. I am not doing that. And she's like, well, okay, you can't buy anything at all and sell it at all. I'm like, well, what do you mean? It's like, well, you can't go to your neighbor Bob, buy his hammer for $1, and resell his hammer for any price at all, profit or none. I'm like, well, that's kind of dumb. Nor was that in the original contract. I've never signed anything, nor would I ever sign anything that says I cannot buy or sell items at all. That's really stupid, and yeah, I would not, that's not something I would sign, ever, because I think that is the dumbest clause ever. If you don't want me buying stuff from your store, like if you work for Sobeys, and you get like 50% off, this is a grocery store chain, you buy a whole bunch of rice for 50% off, and you sell it for 75% retail, so you're making 25% profit, and I understand protecting themselves in that way, so that employees don't just go and undersell them and profit on their own time, but when you go and buy from your neighbor Frank, who had nothing to do with Sobeys in the first place, and then resell Frank's stuff, who cares, to be honest? I'm not undermining you, I'm not undermining anything you do. You say you can't prove that, that I didn't buy it from the store, and quite obviously, in fact, yes, you can, because when an employee buys something from a store, generally speaking, it's logged as an employee purchase because they get their discount, and most stores have to log said discount. So, if you're not logging discounts, that's not my problem. That's your problem for fucking up. And I'm going to continue to do what I do, because it makes me too much money to not to. In fact, it makes me over double what I currently get at my current job. So, it would be dumb of me to stop doing that. I'm going to put more coal in my furnace. You can't see this, but there's not a lot of coal in the furnace. But anyway, that's something that pisses me off. That is not the most piss-off thing, but we're getting to that. Anyway, I work Sunday shifts, which is by myself, because most thrift stores, in fact, I think pretty well all thrift stores, are not open on Sundays. At least in this province, anyway. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm frequently wrong, so it's quite possible some of them are open, but anyway, yeah, so I work by myself. That's fine, whatever. And I work Fridays with people. Yay, people. And, oh yeah, by the way, the person that blabbed to my boss that I was selling stuff was an employee who I trusted because they were a university student, I was a university student. I thought we had some common ground there, but apparently not. And now I hate said person and hope that they burn in a fire. And I'm not exaggerating, I really do hope they burn in a fire, because if you threaten my livelihood, I would like to see you die, because that's just wrong. But anyway, yes, so we have bins, as most places do. You probably see them around a lot. If you go to, like, a big chain store and they have the Heart and Stroke Foundation bins out front. We have something similar in front of our store that you can donate clothes or other such goods, if you so please. And something that pisses me off is the donations. Now, don't get me wrong. I think donating to a cause like said thrift store or other causes and stuff where you have to give clothes, such as other thrift stores besides us. I think it's a great thing because, I mean, it gives something you would have thrown away anyway, or maybe made like a quarter on in a yard sale. It gives it to somebody who is going to use it and who needs it desperately. And I think that's a great thing. I think it's a wonderful thing. And I hope people continue to do it forevermore. However, if you were a donator person thing, if you tie your bags, I love you. If you donate things that are decent and sellable, I like you. You are a good person. I hope you continue to donate, and I will continue to give you smiles and hugs and coupons and stuff forevermore. Well, at least as long as I'm there. I hope that's not forevermore. Jesus Christ, I think I'd just kill myself. Because if I was like, yeah, you're going to be here for the rest of your life because of whatever reason, I'd probably just be like, well, I'm going to go jump off a bridge now because fuck that. It's not the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to go with a bang at least. I'll take down the whole bridge with me or something. I don't know. But anyway, if you do tie your bags and donate decent items, you are a great person, and I thank you for your donation. And I hope you have a great and wonderful whatever day it is, evening, midday, or morning, or whatever the hell time of day it is. I hope you win the lottery. I don't care. I hope you just have a damn good day, damn good week. If you donate things to our thrift stores that are not bagged at all, I have had loose, like literally hundreds of loose clothing dumped in our bins. I hate you. If you dump things such as unsealed open boxes that are not taped, or at the very least that whole thing you can do with the flaps to seal it shut, I hate you. If you dump bags in that are not tied up properly, which takes 4 seconds of your time, I hate you. You suck. And, of course, the biggest one, I can forgive all of that I just mentioned. If you donate, either bagged, unbagged, tied up, boxed, taped, gold encrusted, I don't care, garbage that you got from under your kitchen sink, like I'm talking legitimate, I just ate a candy bar wrap, let's throw the wrapper in the garbage type of garbage, like legitimate garbage you would put to the curb, into my donation bin. Never show your face over in front of me, ever. I've caught a guy doing this before. He was throwing stuff in the bin, and we asked him to bring it inside, and he was like, oh, well, I just threw all of it in the bin there, so I'll just throw this last bag in. And he goes to throw the last bag. I'm like, no, I'll take it. So I take it from him. I feel it. I open it a little bit, because we're supposed to open to check, make sure it's not, like, something illegal, like drugs or whatever they're trying to dump on us for whatever reason. Then we can get in some pretty big trouble if we don't notice that. It was garbage. Pure garbage. And I asked him, I'm like, if I open that bin right now, you're going to stay here, by the way. Am I going to find 2 to 3, maybe 4 more bags of garbage? He's like, oh, I don't think so there. And I'm like, stay here a minute. So I open it up. There's garbage. Yeah. 3 bags more of just pure garbage. So I give it back to the guy. He's like, well, I'm not going to take it. I'm like, yeah, you are, because if you don't, I'm going to call the cops. So he puts it back in his car. And I write down his license plate, and I take his picture, and he leaves. He's banned from the store now, and we have his picture to make sure that he is banned from the store. And, of course, his license plate, too, so if he gets his girlfriend to try and come and dump stuff, we'll know his car and license plate number. So I don't think he's going to spend, like, whatever it is for a new license plate number. I think it's, like, $100 to dump garbage on us. So, yeah. We also have security cams, too, and, you know, we let people know that. It's like, you can come back, too, when we're closed, but we'll have security cams, and then this time we'll just arrest you because we have your license plate number. We'll just tell the cops it's this number. They'll find you, they'll pull you over, and you'll be arrested. Yay! So, yeah, that's happened to me before. If you dump garbage like that in there, you are an awful person. I don't even care if you agree with the stance that some of these organizations have. I personally completely 100% disagree with every single stance that the thrift store company thing that I work for has. All of them. They're all stupid. I disagree with all of them, and I completely wish somebody would take over the company that is not a dumb fuck. Specifically, an old dumb fuck. I'm sorry, old people, but a lot of you are just really bitter and overly religious about things. But, anyway. Yeah, I completely agree, but the people that work for it, one, need the job, because they're like me, they're a college student who needs the job, or they're, one step from homeless. There are people as well that need the company. There are people that come in every day to the store with specialty coupons to get stuff like clothes because their house burned down and they have no clothing, or other such goods, food vouchers and stuff like that. We give out to the people that need it so they can go to the food bank and grab some food for the week and stuff like that. So stuff like that is good. The employees, for the most part, are fairly good people. Doing that to them is dickish. If you want to rebel against a company with your teenage angst and your crappy Honda Civic cars, then do it in some other way. Protest online, complain on a message board, send them an email angry about something. I don't really care what you do. Just don't fucking give me garbage. When people donate loose clothes, by the way, you may think you're doing a good thing. That's great. I'm glad you think you're doing a good thing. However, think about this beforehand. You're dumping it into a bin, okay, a metal bin, outside, where it is very easy for the elements to get at it, especially if, say, in the summer it gets, damp and dewy overnight, the fog comes in, because, I live in Nova Scotia. There's fucking fog everywhere at night. It's just gonna happen. The clothes are gonna get ruined. We don't have washing machines at the store. We're not gonna wash the clothes. We're not gonna clean them. We sell them as is because that's the only way we can sell them. So if you leave it loose in a bin, chances are they're going to get damp and wet, and we can't sell damp and wet clothes because they get musty and moldy. So what do we do with them? We toss them. We throw them the hell out. All of those clothes, however many bags it would have been, because I had to fill them up in a bag anyway to throw them out, are gone. When they could have just easily been saved by a simple bag. People throwing it with a bag untied. Again, still pretty good, I guess. I'm glad that you're trying to donate stuff in a bag or a box, an open box, untaped or unflapped, whatever you want to call that. Glad you're trying. Tie the bags. Chances are when you throw them in the bin, they're going to tip over and stuff is going to spill out from the box or the bag, and it's going to get everywhere, and then what I just explained will happen to them. The elements will get at them before we can get at them in the morning, and then they're ruined too. Tie your bags, seal your boxes. Very simple to do. And I wish more people did it, because a lot less decent clothing. I've had to throw, bags full of, designer American apparel stuff because it was ruined, because they didn't put it in a bag, or it was in an untied bag, and it got wet overnight. If you tie your bag, that's all it takes. The elements can't get at it, and it's safe till morning. It's simple as that. One last thing, too. Technically stems off from the people donating just pure on garbage. People that donate broken things, especially considering this is what I kind of do at the place. I price electronics, broken electronics and stuff like that. It's very easy to tell if your VCR or DVD player is broken. If the disc tray doesn't open, don't donate it to us because it's broken. We can't sell it, we toss it. It's just fucking useless to us. I have that happen all the time. People also tell me and lie to me straight to my face. Oh yeah, it's working fine. Try to open the disc tray? Nope. Or try to put a DVD in or whatever to test it? Nope, doesn't work. If it don't work, don't lie to my face about it. I'd rather you be honest with me and ask if I could just throw it in the garbage than just lie to me. Because, come on. I'm going to know your face if you come in again. Be like, I can't accept that. Last thing you donated was a piece of shit. So, yeah. Also, don't be rude if I deny something. All thrift stores, at least in this province, do not accept strollers and baby carriages, baby seats, most high chairs, and some other baby items that I don't really remember at the current time, and mattresses and box springs. We do not accept those. Nobody does. No thrift store accepts that stuff, because the baby items is because of recalls. If there's a safety recall and we don't know about it, we try to sell it. Safety recall happens, they get in a car accident, it doesn't do its job, baby dies, we get sued. The mattresses are pretty obvious. Could be dirty, lice, all the 9 yards, all that kind of riffraff and jazz and all that kind of whatnot. So we can't accept those either. If you're rude to me about it, when I say, sorry, I can't accept that item because of said reason, I hate you, and I hope you die. I had a guy once before that had a dirty-looking mattress and said, oh, yeah, it's perfectly fine, whatever. And I was like, well, I can't accept that, company policy. And he's like, oh, well, what the hell am I supposed to do with it? I'm like, I don't know, throw it the fuck out. He's like, oh, it's a perfectly good mattress. I'm like, dude, that's not my problem. I don't really care. I'm like, we have it clearly posted on stores, on the website. You could call us for something that big. Generally, people do. If there's something big, they'll call us and ask us about it. So, yeah, do that before you try to donate stuff. Also, TVs we don't like to accept, though we have to, but they never sell. But anyway, that's the thing that pisses me off pretty well the most, is people that do said things when donating items. Donating broken items, donating unbagged items, donating just pure garbage. Pure garbage is definitely the worst. I've, like, taken out garbage stuff and, like, a dildo fell out of it once. It was just disgusting. So, yeah. When you're donating to a thrift store, don't be an asshole. Because there are people that really don't want you to be an asshole, because it's just disgusting. Thank you very much for listening, guys. I will see you guys next time. Peace.